What up, hotheads? I'm Henry, and this is Blaze the Roof. This week we're reviewing a sauce named Karma Liftoff. The company is called Karma Hot Sauce, and they have a farm named Karma Sauce Farm, where they grow all their own vegetables, and anything that they do not grow on the farm, they purchase from within a 50-mile radius. It was founded by Gene Olzak. He's a former NASA engineer and just was tired of seeing a bunch of additives in sauce and hot sauce and wanted to make his own. Karma has made a name for itself as being one of the better sauce makers. The city they're out of is Rochester, New York. It is also known as the Flower City, both spellings. There's actually quite a lot of companies that got their start here. We're talking about French's, Kodak, Xerox, and Bausch & Lomb. Also the birthplace of the first digital camera, the modern calculator, and the vending machine. It's also home to a dish called the garbage plate. We're going to talk about that later. Famous people from here include one, Chuck Mangione, who unfortunately passed away, I believe, like 2 weeks ago. Well, by the time this airs, it's going to be probably 3 weeks. But Robert Forster, who's an actor in Hollywood for a long time, who last appeared in Better Call Saul before his death. Joni Laurer, a.k.a. China, wrestler and a short-time porn star. That's true. Don't look it up. I actually have not seen it because I do not watch porn. But I really haven't seen the video. And John Lithgow, one of the greatest actors of our time, who I believe has also not done porn. Let's now look at the packaging. So they have a slogan that says "Spice outside the lines." I wish you could feel this here. It pops out. This band, actually even the Karma logo is protruding. That's the first time that Karma has had something like that. And then in the band around it, it looks like a bowl, some leaves, some chili peppers, probably some limes and stuff. And this, it says green tie vibes at the bottom. Oh, I don't think I did I get a liftoff? Just has a very exciting font. On here it says vibrant citrus, coconut, and herbal notes. Launch your taste buds into an orbit of complex flavor and gentle warmth. You'll be reaching for this versatile sauce for everything from tacos and grilled fish to eggs and more. Have a fridge full of forgotten sauces? You'll keep coming back to Karma. Handmade to be perfectly balanced with complexity you'll crave. Every meal deserves to be its best. Now, if we turn our attention to the ingredients, what we got here is green chilies, which are probably green Thai chilies, vinegar, infused with galangal, lemongrass, and kaffir lime leaf, lime juice, coconut water, coconut sugar, garlic, salt, toasted onion, green chili flakes, Thai basil, cilantro, which is just cilantro, and spices. I was going to go over galangal, but to be honest with you, when you hear about a dish called the garbage plate, I just can't let that go. I have to go down that route. So I'm going down that rabbit hole. So buckle up, people. The garbage plate originated in 1918 at a place called Nick Tahu Hots. It was owned by his father, Alexander Tahu. It was originally called West Texas Hots, and then he bought it and changed the name to be his son's name. I guess he loved his son that much, which is kind of sweet. The dish was originally called Hots and Potatoes, and the original dish consisted of hot sauce, beans, potatoes, and Italian bread. Kind of weird mix there, but they and Nick took over the restaurant in the 1940s, and he added hamburger and the hot meat sauce that is now known as being a part of this dish. The hot meat sauce, think of pasticcio or Cincinnati chili. So it's a meat sauce with tomato and like spices, but like cinnamon, so it's slightly sweet, cinnamony. Probably has like cardamom and cloves, things like that. So very spicy, but more sweet than it is savory, I would say. So this one was going along as normal. In the 1980s, hungry college students would come in and they say, "Hey, give me that plate with all the garbage on it." The family was resistant to this. However, it would catch on and other places would start offering the same dish because it was so popular. Finally, in 1991, the family trademarked the name garbage plate. As a result of that, other places that offered similar plates to it had to go with like Rochester plate, the junkyard plate, or the trash plate. The modern garbage plate consists of the following. It's two of your choice of meats. So hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, whatever I guess meats they offer. You get two of those. A base of two sides which is usually macaroni salad and home fries. Then it is topped with a spicy meat sauce, onions, and mustard, and then served with buttered Italian bread. I'm just getting indigestion thinking about that. All right. So there you have it. That's the garbage plate. Before we get any further, let's hear from this week's sponsor. Is it hard to find clothes that fit because you're so tall and skinny? If your clothes look like they gave up halfway, we feel you. Welcome to Height and Slight. Fashion designed for the long, the lean, and the limbs that never end. For once, look like you didn't raid a toddler's closet. Shirts that reach your wrist. Pants that know where your ankles live. Jackets that say, I'm 6'7" and fabulous. Finally, fashion that doesn't shortchange you. Height and Slight. Threads for the threadbare. Tall, slim, legit. Now for the moment of truth. It smells very citrusy, very herbal. I don't know. Smells some spices in it. I wish I could say, yeah, it smells like Thai chilies, but can't quite discern that. However, it does smell very tasty. This clocks in only at 5,600 SHU, so this is not meant to be spicy. Karma can make some hot fucking sauces. However, it seems like they decided to go the route of just for flavor on this one. Yeah, some of their sauces are fucking brutal. Well, if you look at it, it's a green, because it uses green chilies, but it's got a brownish tint to it. This shouldn't be very hot at all, but we'll be looking for a very citrusy, herbal, and floral flavor. So here we go. Cheers. All right, it has a sour taste to it because it does have a citrusy flavor, citrusy profile. Tastes like coconut milk. I know it's only coconut water, but it actually tastes like coconut milk in there. Surprisingly, for 5,600, it actually had a little bit more of a kick to it than I thought. I mean, it wasn't much, but it was enough to, I'd say, almost say lightweight, middleweight. But it's very flavorful. It embodies everything that you want in a Thai sauce because, again, right, a little bit of spice. You get the freshness of the citrus, the lemongrass, the galangal, the coconut taste, which I said I was getting tired of, but it was actually pretty good sauce. Now, granted, because it's got coconut milk in it, that limits to what this can have. So, what would I eat it with? Again, all Thai-inspired sauces. The coconut milk limits it, though. So, I think you could only use it in things like that. Or, I mean, I could see putting it on, say, like a pad thai to jazz it up a bit. But anything that has a lot of citrus in it, you probably would use this on. Again, the coconut milk does limit it, though. So it's not like I would put this on carne asada tacos, right? It's because the coconut milk would throw that off in my mind. But hey, if you're bold enough, try it. See what you like. Shit, I would probably consider putting this on Caribbean food as well. Maybe even like West African food, like Nigerian food. I think this would have a good profile with that as well. Chinese dishes, it would have to depend on what you're eating. Or it would probably have to have lemongrass. Vietnamese dishes with lemongrass? Yeah, I would say like that would be good with this as well. Next week, we'll be reviewing a sauce from an Austin-based company named Savior Foods. And it's their Elotes Loco Fire Edition. Until then, I'm Henry, and remember, spice up your life. Take care.